Let's quickly talk about defense here because I feel like they let up the first touchdown to Devontae Adams fairly easily, but then after that, they just laid the clamps. You ever watch Futurama? The clamps. Yeah, I feel like that's what happened. They clamped him. And that's not something out of the norm for the Buffalo Bills. I feel like last year and the year before that, it was like, wow, we gave up that opening drive so easy. And then you saw on social media, X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, like, oh no, the sky's falling, like we saw, oh no, we suck again, thing. And then out of nowhere, like, the Bills just adjust. And from there, Jimmy Garoppolo did nothing. He had a quarterback rating today of 26.2. Terrell Bernard, interception. Matt Milano, interception. Like, the league's leading rusher last year only had what?
Negative
let me look.
2.
Yeah, he had -2 yards. Now, he made up for it in the passing game for like 51 yards, but this isn't a bad running back and a bad rushing offense. They just got clamped, honestly. So I'm really excited what I saw on defense. Terrell Bernard looked fairly good. Now, I have some somewhat question marks around the safety area, mainly with injuries, which I'm not a big fan of. Sounds like Micah Hyde had like a hamstring injury, and what's his name? Oh my God, I'm blanking out. Leonard Floyd has like an ankle injury, but they pulled him out. So hopefully they'll be good to go for next week against the Commanders. But just in general, I just want to comment that, man, that defense looked good once again. Although, that's not to say that the pass rush didn't look as strong as they did week 1. But just in general, again, solid day.
Yeah, I think there's a ton to like from the defense. And, seeing week 1, we'd given up 100 yards on 2 carries last week, right? And then, I start worrying about the run defense. The middle linebacker is a big part in run defense. And, seeing that in week 1, I was worried about Josh Jacobs coming in this week. Like you said, he was the leading rusher for the whole NFL last season. And this kind of goes into your last point about, the Bills being able to run the ball and make them one-dimensional. Well, the Bills' defense did that to them too by stopping the run. Even if there's a point deficit here, if they're ripping off, 10, 15-yard carries here and there, you're going to stay committed to the run. It's what they want to do as an offense. To be able to hold a running back like Josh Jacobs to -2, and he only had 9 carries on the day. Like, the Bills made them completely want to go away from even trying that. So that's an awesome thing to see. And it's kind of something we've seen from the Bills in recent years. We tend to like have our worst run game defense with like some random dudes, but when it's like a marquee running back, a Derrick Henry, a Josh Jacobs, those types of dudes, they really game plan specific.
The clamps.
They put on the clamps and they take away what the other team does best in those games, and love seeing that.